They said AI is coming for everything and every job, and I doubted it. But I decided to try out AI. I asked AI to give me a recipe to bake an orange cake. So here is how it went. In a clean bowl, add some flour. AI wants me to mix my dry ingredients separately from the wet ingredients. The normal baking technique always wants you to do that, but now I decided to go against AI to bake everything in a bowl. I mean, to mix all my ingredients in one bowl. Like, come on. I have to also think for myself. AI can't just do everything for me. Guys, you saw me add some baking powder and baking soda, sugar, some eggs, some orange juice, now orange zest, vanilla extract, and some oil. Guys, I added some oil initially. I mixed everything with the help of a hand mixer. Oh, guys, this is just interesting. I mean, this recipe came out so well. Guys, is AI coming for everything really? Now AI says I should pour my batter into a baking pan and also instructed I bake for 30 to 35 minutes. Guys, this looks like the normal baking technique we humans use, but now AI is giving us this technique and it's just so amazing. And this brings me to the question, what is the future of cookbooks? Guys, I'm sending this to the oven to bake for 30 minutes. It says 30 to 35 minutes, but after 30 minutes, I feel it is ready. And then I have to run a test on it. AI says I should run a dry test on this. And I hit to the instruction. It says use a toothpick to run the dry toothpick test. And when I did, it came out nice. The toothpick came out dry. Guys, I ask again, what is the future of cookbooks? I have my favorite social media cookbook authors that I want to patronize. I have their books already. I want to read these books. But guys, what is the future if AI is giving us this? And to think that AI is still under experiment, what happens when it is properly developed? Like when it has been properly worked on. Next, AI may be cooking this food while we watch, just like you're watching this my food channel. What is going to be the future of food channels as well? AI is looking like it's coming for everything. And now look at the cake. I have to check if this cake baked properly. I don't want the bottom burnt. So let me just have a look at it, guys. Guys, look at it with me. I take off the baking paper off the cake. I gently do this because I do not want this cake to scatter. I do not want stories with this my AI orange cake. I look at it. Guys, it looks nice. I check the second pan to get out the cake and also check if it baked properly. And this is right under 30 minutes. I'm really surprised. AI gave me this recipe. I'm really surprised and this smells so good already. Everywhere smells divine. Like it smells like real orange cake. I like my cakes bare. Like looking at it, I'm okay with it. But I have to go a step further to cover up this cake. Guys, have a look at this cake. Look at it. This is AI recipe for an orange cake. And to think if you want another recipe or if you want orange cake again, AI will give you an entirely different recipe. Now to frost this cake. I love my cakes bare like I said, but let me just frost it to give it that beautiful finish. I have icing sugar in the bowl and now I add some butter. AI gave me this recipe as well. Just simple ingredients and exactly what I can find in my pantry. Next I add some vanilla extract and some orange juice to create a perfect frost for this cake. This buttercream is just so easy to make, just four ingredients and given to me by, artificial intelligence. Guys, what is going to happen to cookbooks? I ask again. Because if AI is giving me this, how are we going to survive? Who is going to buy the cookbooks? Who is going to buy the cookbooks? And I pray AI will start cooking because my food channel and your food channels and every of your favorite food channels you watch, will AI take over? I would not say AI will take over, but it's looking more like it. Anyways, I mix this frosting and then, with the help of the hand mixer, I give it a good finish. I add more orange juice to see that the taste comes out nice. I add more and I mix again. I mix again to get this buttercream frosting right and going. I am just not a fan of decorated cakes, but sometimes you have to go the extra mile. Now look at it. This is the frost. It looks more like it's buttery. And no, I don't want to add any artificial colors to it. So I'll just go with this color it gave me. I add it to the turntable and I place cake, one of the cakes. I place it on the turntable and I slice it just to level it up. Take off the slice. I take off the sliced part. And then I add some orange juice. I have some orange juice. I add some orange juice to it to make it moist. This orange juice will get this cake moist. I add some of the butter to the first layer. I don't want too much butter, to be honest with you, because the cake is already nice as it is. It tastes orangey sweet or sweetly orange. And then I level up the second layer. The second layer is coming out nice as well. I level it up and take off the top. I also add some orange juice just like I did the first time to get it super moist. Guys, this cake smells so good. You need to be here. You need to try out this recipe. And then I add some of the frosting on top as well. I level everything together, apply the frosting everywhere, like to get it all leveled up with the frosting. And I also cover up the parts, the sides. I cover them up with the frosting as well. Then with the leftover frosting remaining, it's just a little frosting here. I decide to, you know, cover up nicely and apply some of the top things like every other cake looks or every other good looking cakes, just to have something. I then apply the leftover frosting, which is just little, just to give it that extra beauty. I add this. Then I also add some burnt oranges. Guys, please hit the comment section. What do you think of the burnt oranges? Actually, my kid says with the burnt oranges, this looks like a Halloween cake. But whatever, I think the cake looks nice. So this is what I have now. Guys, AI didn't say I should add burnt oranges. I used my intelligence for this. So I cut into it to show you guys what it looks like in the end. Guys, is AI really coming for everything? Now it has given me a recipe. Is AI coming for the cookbooks and the cook channels? What do you think? Please tell me in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching and do have a nice day ahead.